What is going on? How's everybody doing out there? I'm gonna wait to people get in before I start blabbering. uh Sam I am R Gonzalez, what's going on, deal? What is going on? So let me tell you guys what's going on right now. Woods and bikes. Good evening, good evening. Um so we did some CH Robinson uh, last year, which was the Trader Joe account, right, right here in Fontana. And for the tonos, since the guys were going in, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, um, the the broker was cool enough to give us the tono for the same rate that the load was going for, which was $700. We are doing nothing but local stuff. Um, so we ended up so we built that out, right? It was close to was it 4,000, 4,000 or 3,000, something like that, worth of nothing but tonos, right? The broker approved them and everything. We built them in, and they paid us. So the broker that was working that account at the time, she moved up. She moved up in the company in CH Robinson, and they gave the account to some dummy. And so, she told him, you know what, you know, this is a good carrier right here. They were always doing that. This account, the Trader Joe accounts. If you ever need trucks, you can always get at them, and they'll put some trucks in. So he calls me up, he introduces himself and all that good stuff, and I say, all right, cool, yeah, sure. She had already given us the courtesy of calling us up and telling us, hey, I'm gonna be moving on, but this guy Anthony's gonna take over the account. So you guys should be fine. So I was like, all right, sounds good. That's not bad. So what was it? 2 months ago, he called us. We did a few loads, and then he called us again, and we had a couple of tonals. So I sent them in to get approved by him, and he did not want them. He didn't want to approve them for $700. So I told him, I said, look, man, my guys are sitting there 6, 7, 8 hours sometimes before they tell them there's no loads for them. So, I mean, 150 of tono for them sitting them hours, because they would have to check in from 10 at night to midnight. That was the check-in time, depending on the appointment time. And they would not get notified that they wouldn't get a load until about 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7 o'clock in the morning. So I try to explain that to him, but for whatever reason, he took it higher, and they looked into all these tonos that they paid us for, and they said, you know what, this is not it's not worth it. We shouldn't be paying out tonos for no $700. So now they want us to pay that back, even though the broker approved of it, and this was a year ago. Now all of a sudden, they wanna make us pay back. Um, I haven't gotten nothing written, but when I did try to book a load, maybe 3 weeks ago, with CH Robinson, which that was one of my load boards I would, you know, go towards all the time, Schneider, CH Robinson, stuff like that. They told us, well, the thing is that you guys owe money. So we started looking into it. We started asking, money for what? We don't owe no money. And then that's when they explained to us. So right now we are. I mean, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what the outcome is gonna be. What they tell us. If they send us a letter, saying that we got to pay this money back. But my argument is, you guys approved it. This was a year ago. All of a sudden, you guys want to attack us now after it's been a year. It's crazy. And I just looked at another video of Alex the Maya show, and he was talking to a guy that went through a similar situation like this. Of course, it was more money. It was like 80,000, but he went through a factoring company. I don't do factor. I do quick pay through whatever broker I'm dealing with. Um, but I've been contemplating, I've been debating, to do factoring. But the more I see what's going on with these factoring companies closing doors, not paying out, uh, companies not paying the factoring company going after the carrier, that's kind of scary. So um, I've always done quick pay. So I mean, we will see how that goes. DIY Sammy, do you do factoring? Do you factor your bills, bro? If you do, who do you factor with? Because like I said, I am kind of iffy about it, because I don't know if you guys know about factoring either. If you stop your contract with the factoring company, some of these factoring companies won't let you book loads for I think 90 days until they get paid their full amount, and then they'll release the hold on you. I factor my brokerage, but not my carrier. Oh, okay. So I'm like, you know. So I'm kind of leery about it. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. Um, I'm hoping somebody over there in CH Robinson uses some common sense. Oh, you use Trump. Okay. Um, I hope somebody over there uses some common sense because these tonals were approved by CH Robinson, and uh, them trying to come back at us with, you need to pay all that money back. They're gonna have a hell of a argument with me because it was approved, and all of a sudden a year later they want to come back at us and say we overpaid you guys. A year later, that is crazy. Alaska trucker, what is going on, my brother? How's the weather up there? Never mind, don't answer that question. I know how it is. It's cold. So yeah, I kind of weigh it out. Ooh, factoring, quick pay. You know, it's cool to have all your money quick. It's cool. It's real good. Because the way I do it is it's kind of stressful. I have bills here. I have bills that they haven't been paid yet. Uh, XPO. I like XPO. I book a lot from XPO, but again, I use Quick Pay with them, and Jesus Christ, it's not even Quick Pay with them fools. It takes about maybe a week for me to get paid. And I'm after the second day, I'm bugging the broker. Hey, what's going on with this Quick Pay, man? Pay up already. So But factoring, another, big. I don't know if I should do that stuff. I would like to have my money right away because bills do stack up and they get paid eventually. But I would rather pay them right there and then, instead of holding off for 3 4 days. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about quick pay and factoring? It is it's crazy, especially these factoring companies what are shutting down, and they're not getting paid, so they're going after the carrier already paid out his drivers. So how is that carrier supposed to pay all that money back? So it's kind of crazy. But let's use in the neighborhood. Sam I am, Art Gonzalez, Woods and Bikes, Rebel, Max Force. What's going on, Max Force? Rosa Medina, Brat. Hey, been sitting at Pier A since 1:30 p.m. Ooh, shots, Pier A. No freaking way, bro. Oh, crap. Is it packed over there, or the union people just being a bunch of bums, bro? DIY Semi. If you guys don't know DIY Semi, go check out his channel. Him and his brother, Cash is King. They have a very informal channel, when it comes to trucking. DIY has, investments and stuff like that. Real good informal channels, both of them. So when you get a chance, go check them out. DIY Semi. Tyrone Trucker, what's going on, Tyrone? Set 25D. Uh, no way. Do they pay it back? Do they pay what back, DIY? Let's see what DIY is talking about. No way. Do you pay it back? Yeah, I haven't paid it back, bro. I haven't got a letter or anything like that. So I don't know what is gonna happen, DIY. Sam I am. That sounds scandalous. Yes, it does. Uh, that was their fault. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean, a year later, and they're like trying to come at me with, we paid you too much. Hmm. I don't know about that. Sam, I am. I use Thunder, but most my stuff is Quick Pay. Good stuff. Vic, check the statute of limitation on that issue. Uh, Alaska Trucker, you ready to come work here? The loads are hot. No, Alaska Trucker. You're on your own. No, no freaking way. Sam I am. That's weird that a broker that big is trying to get you for 700. Well, it was 700 per tonal, you know. The loads were paying 700, but if they didn't get a load that night or that morning, the broker was kind enough to say, you know what, you guys deserved it. You guys sat there all these hours, so we're gonna pay you 700. So that's what she did, which it's good. It's understanding because she was on our side. But this new broker that took over that account, uh, I don't know, he went up higher and trying to get her in trouble. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do, but at the same time, uh, he caught us in the crossfire, which is not cool. 714, good evening. Will you be at the California Trucking Show in Ontario this weekend? Maybe you can do a meet and greet. Yes, yes, we will be there. We will be there. I don't know if we're gonna be there Saturday or Sunday. Uh, yeah, I think we are gonna be there. I want to say Saturday, but don't quote me on that, people. But yeah, we will be there at the trucking show in Ontario. Um, you guys come on down. Come on down. There's a lot of informal stuff at that truck show. It's not really like a truck show, there's some trucks, there, but it's not really like a big truck show. It's more of a, you know, you can get insurances here, you can get your LLC here. There's companies there that are hiring, there's brokers there, people with new apps like Smart Truck, or what is it? Uh, Truck Smarter. Truck Smarter. When they started their app, they went to that truck show. I downloaded it, and I spread the word. So people like that show up to that truck show. Um, ooh, it's pretty neat, and if you're smart, let me give you a heads up. Let me give you guys a heads up, okay? If you are smart, you'll do this. You'll show up Sunday about 2 hours before the show is over, and they're gonna give away a whole bunch of stuff: filters, oils, brakes, slack adjusters, all kinds of stuff that they have out there on the booths. They'll give them away because they don't want to carry them back. So that's just a little insight for you guys. I am one of them cheapskate sons of biscuits. If I can make $1 out of a penny, I will do my hardest to do it. So there's a little insight for you guys. Show up Sunday, 2 hours before the show is over. Just play possum somewhere, and you'll see this. They'll start giving away all kinds of stuff: caps, shirts, T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. Because the guys on the booths don't want to carry them things out. So do that. Do that. Joe Rodriguez, what's up, man? You going to truck show this weekend? Yes, I am. Said 25D. Is it a good time to buy a truck and lease it to a company doing container down here in Texas? Texas in the house. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. You want to be smart, said 25D. You want to be smart, bro? This is what you want to do. You want to come to California, buy you a truck over here, 2008, 2009, 2010. You're going to get that truck for the most 20,000. Take it to Texas, run that baby, you know. But is it a good time? Yes, it's a good time, bro. It is a good time, but you know, you have to plan. You got to have a strategy on how you're gonna do this. Uh, if you buy a truck from Texas, right now the trucks are up the yin yang. Right now in California, 2008, 2009, and 2010s, they have to get off the road in California by the end of this year. So be smart. Come to California, buy you one of these trucks with a Series 60 engine. That's the most you're gonna pay. Uh, they say you're gonna pay 24,000. That's the most that you're gonna pay. It's a good freaking price. You can't beat that price. And it's a Series 60. The engine, it's a die-hard engine. So yeah, good luck with that. Sam, I've been struggling to win bids for port loads with out of Jacksonville. Any suggestions for submitting quotes? I think everybody's is in that situation, Sam. Everybody, believe me, everybody's getting underbid. If it's not the brokers themselves underbidding the loads, that way everybody can go down on the bids. It's somebody that just is hurting for work and ooh, ooh, doesn't know doesn't know you know what a profit is gonna be if he bids right on that load. I have I have bid it, I don't know how long, man. I'm going like, I say, a month, maybe 3 weeks. That's why I haven't posted no videos, because I've been so freaking busy trying to book work for my guys. And I'll be honest, it is hard right now. It is hard. I have all my load boards up, and I'm going from one load board to the next, and then on my phone, I got my app, Truck Smarter. I got this app at the same time. I don't know if you guys can see it. Them are all convoy loads. I don't know how Convoy survives with these rates. Convoys, whew, man, they are uh, they are ridiculous. But no, I get you. I understand what you're going through. Believe me, I've gotten underbid so many freaking times. It's just I want to bang my head through the wall because some of these guys are booking loads for $300, 350, and I'm like, how the heck are you gonna run your business like that? But it happens, and I think uh I think I know two guys that they do that constantly, or maybe three. One guy does it on Swift at night on that load board. And I try to school him. I try to tell him, dude, you're killing the market. You're taking these loads because Swift and Night they have a lot of Rialto to Rialto right now, which are loads that are going to Amazon, power only. And this guy is booking them for 300 to 350, and I'm like, what the, you know, uh, the way the fuel prices are right now, and for you to bid on loads that low, uh, I understand that you're looking at the miles. It's 11 miles Rialto to Rialto, but the fuel prices are up the yin yang. If the brokers want to play with the rates because of the fuel here in California, you shouldn't let the brokers dictate what the rate should be on that load. You should be able to dictate it. And me, I try to stay anything above 400. You know, anything above 400, I'm good. But some people they think, okay, I'm gonna run two loads for $300, 350, and I've made my 600, $700. But if they were just to stick to their guns and go 11 miles for 400, $450 and do two of them loads, 800, $900, you can't beat it. But it's just a matter of just sticking to your guns when you're gonna bid on these loads. But some people just don't do it. But believe me, I understand what you're going through. I get that constantly, constantly. So I mean, all I can say, Sam, I am good luck, bro. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. Believe me, you'll win some and you'll lose a lot, but you'll win. Alaska Trucker, we need Vic and Alex, the Asian trucker at the Great American Truck Show. That's too far for me, Alaska Trucker. Alfredo, what's going on, Alfredo? Yeah, no problem, Sid. Woods and bikes, yeah. Have to know your bottom line and try to stay above that. Yeah, exactly. Sam S, good evening. True Trucker, what's going on, True Trucker? Thanks for being in the neighborhood. No half step in 28. Is the trucking industry going down the drain? You know, with the rules and regulations that they are coming up with, um, you know, I don't want to say it's going down the drain, but it's not fun to truck anymore. Especially here in California. It's not a it's not a career where people are looking at it like that is a good job, with all the rules and regulations that California has put on the trucking industry. Um, don't know if the trucking associations here in California have not fought hard enough for the industry or what it is, you know. Uh, but it sure is not fun anymore, you know. Um, you know, people used to have pride in their truck, you know. They would chrome that puppy up, you know, and they love being in that truck and delivering loads, picking up loads, all that good stuff. But nowadays it's just they're making it seem like you should be riding this stock truck for this company, uh, doing a 9 to 5, uh, with, you know, benefits, so called 401k, you know. And, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, they don't know any better. They don't know any better. Ever since I started making videos, everybody's been stuck on 1099s are illegal, but yet they've never been on a 1099. Uh, they people have dropped me comments saying, uh, "I have benefits, you don't, because you're an owner operator." You know, stuff like that. Because people are too robotic. They think they can't get their own benefits on their own. They think that they can invest on their own. You know, they think they really need to work for a company to get all that done. You know, they don't have a retirement plan without a company doing it for them. You know, so I don't want to say trucking is going down the drain, but it sure as hell is not attracting anymore to a lot of people. You know, um, my wish would be that uh, these pencil pushers, these politicians, would just back off, and you know, maybe one would have the guts to jump in the truck and, you know, be in the truck for a week or two. You know, and see how it is with their rules and regulations. And it would be nice if they would put that one politician in that truck with that one arrogant son of a biscuit. You know which one I'm talking about. You know, the one that if you don't put your blinker on, he'll point that out. He didn't put a blinker on. What's the blinker there for? You got a blinker. All you got to do is one of them. I wish one of these politicians would jump in the truck with one of them dudes. So, uh, to answer your question, is it going down the drain? Hmm, it sure isn't attracting anymore. That is for sure. So that's all I got to say about that. uh, Jay Buckets, who has the best deals on the sleepers? Looking for two. I don't think anybody's got uh, any any good deals, bro. I mean, if you're gonna come to California and get you an older truck, everybody does. Everybody's looking to sell their trucks down here in California. Sam, I am. Yeah, it's rough out here. I've been reasonable, uh, but below a certain price is not worth it. Yeah, exactly. Alpha Driver, hello, sir. Is a good time to buy a truck now or wait a little for the price to drop? I don't think that the price is gonna drop anytime soon. I know I know people are saying, you know, the rates have dropped. Don't get into trucking right now, but I mean that's not the way I see it. Uh, the way I see it is you should get into something when it's hard, when it's not easy. That way, when it is easy, you've already experienced the hard part. You know, right now the rates ain't good. You know, you gotta hustle to find good freight, good paying freight. You know, so um, I would say anytime is a good time to jump in the trucking industry with your own authority and you know, hustle. Learn the industry. If you don't know the industry, please don't go get your own authority. If you do know the industry, there's never a bad time. For me, there's never a bad time to jump in the industry because the rates are down because there's not enough freight. Um, do like I do. Wake up at the crack of dawn, wake up the roosters, and start looking for freight for your guys or your truck, and it's there. It's there. You gotta wake up earlier than everybody else, and you got to turn off your computer after everybody else. Put it that way. My computer's off because everybody's booked. Everybody's booked for what do we got back there? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I mean Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So everybody's booked for Thursday. So tomorrow I'll look for Friday and the following week. So to answer your question, is it a good time? For me, I would say yes, but to each his own. Good luck with that. True trucker, as a carrier, I got approached by broker drayage 450 to Fontana. Well, bro, true trucker, you gotta remember, okay, that's the load, right? But what about the empty? Are they gonna pay you to bring back the empty, or are you gonna do that empty for free, or what's going on, bro? J Buckets, words to live, words to the wise. I tried to survive the OTR, but hell no. Send my two trucks to haul frack sand in Texas. Get off the road and hit those boxes, guys. Yeah, I heard that. That's pretty good. Fracking is pretty good. Check them out, Friday Trucking. Evening. Sorry I'm late. Just got home from dinner with the family. Good stuff, Friday Trucking. If you guys ain't seen Friday Trucking, he is another guy that has a good channel. Go check him out. He's starting his owner operator business. He's got some good mentors, so he's got good people behind him. Uh, but go check out his channel. He's got some good stuff as well. Thanks for being in the neighborhood, Friday Trucking. Appreciate it. Sam S. Salute from Samson, Los Angeles. Nice to see you're streaming. I hear what you say. So no more expanding now. Yeah, we are expanding. Uh, as a matter of fact, I don't know if some of you guys have seen that truck, that the latest truck that we bought, that day cab. I am kicking myself in the behind so much for buying that, for investing in that truck. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, I drove it and delivered a couple loads, and that is one uncomfortable truck. I don't know. I should have thought better, but I should have gotten a sleeper. I should have gotten a sleeper on that truck. I shouldn't have gotten a day cab. Day cabs they're terrible, man. You can't even rest. But yeah, we are looking into getting another sleeper. R. Orale compa Simon Limon. It is what it is right now. It's not the time to make money there. Observing your bank account. Yep, Sam, I am. Yeah, I agree. The fun is being sucked out of the trucking. I'm seriously looking into a career change if things don't turn around for me in the near future. Yeah, it's not attracting, that's for sure. Woods and bikes. Hey Vic, have you seen Asian Miles video of folks willfully sabotaging trucks? Yeah, I seen them. I seen them. Mario, I'm an owner out of the ports of Long Beach. How can I work with you? Uh, if you're doing ports, bro, you're doing okay. You are doing okay, bro. Ray Russell, is there any way you give one-on-one information? I do not, Ray, especially at these times, bro. I do not. What I do is answer emails, but they're very brief. My response will be very brief. Um, I've had one guy send me an email, and I don't recall you know, what I replied with, but he replied back and he said, "That's it. That's all you can tell me." But it's not that I'm trying to be rude or anything, it's just that right now it's just all my time is focused on trying to get my guys work because it's hectic, it's hectic. The work is just not there. Let me see. Wooden bikes and have a good mentor to help you learn the true industry. Yeah, yeah. Sean, uh, are trucks getting cheaper in California? No, they're not, bro. No, they're not. They're still high. Yeah, trucking industry. Yeah, I got you. Woods and bikes. Ramon, I stopped running Cali back in June. I read AB5. You can't haul over 50% in California. AB5 is very, yeah, it is, bro. Yes, it is, Ramon. It is. It's bad. It is bad. I mean, but, you know, what do we do? Do we stop hauling because these politicians just want everybody to be like robots and, work for the Walmarts, JB Hunts, and the Swifts? Do we stop? I mean, that is that's their strategy, to shut the little guys down, that one single owner operator. That's their strategy. Shut them down, and they'll start being company drivers. That's their strategy. But that's my thing. Do we stop because they're putting all these laws and regulations on us? I don't think we should. Ray Russell, I worked the port and was waiting to go with my own authority. Don't know how to get loads. There's a process. There's a process, Ray Russell. Uh, first you got to learn what the rates are in the ports. Like I was telling somebody else, they offered him 450 from the ports over to Fontana. Okay, you working with your own authority for a company, they might throw that at you. Okay, 450, to bring a load and then bring the empty back into the port. But if you're gonna have your own stuff, you also have to charge for that empty coming back. And I ain't talking about, $50 extra to bring that empty back, because that's not the way it works. So learn the industry before you get into it. That way, when you do get into it, you know how to figure stuff out, you know how to negotiate your rates. Sam, I have a day cab. If I could do it over, I would have gotten a sleeper, but I got a good deal on it when I bought it. Yeah, yeah. Sam, believe me, I understand exactly how you feel, bro, because that day cab is, ooh, buddy. Oscar Torres, yo, what's up, Vic? I do shuttling from MERS with freight flow has definitely slowed. Yards are holding less containers. The list of moves have been declining steadily. This is the thing, though, Oscar. This is the thing. Uh, at least my guys, they are taking these containers over to companies, and these containers are sitting there loaded for weeks and weeks because ah, because the warehouses are too packed. I don't know what's going on, but if the warehouses are not putting this freight on 53 footers, the freight is not moving. The freight is stuck in warehouses. Right now, we have a lot of Burlingtons, a lot of Burlingtons coming out of LA. Uh, we got Riverside to Riverside, Rialto to San Bernardino, Rialto to Redlands, Rialto to Riverside. So Burlington is pulling out their freight from all these warehouses on this side of town and putting them in their warehouse now. Because Burlington bought, I think they bought like 5, 6 warehouses over here on this side of town. So, so if these warehouses down there in LA are not moving, are not putting their freight in 53 footers, they have no room to offload these containers. So you guys down at the port can't pull these containers because they have nowhere to fit these containers and freight. So that's what I see that's going on. It's just the warehouses are not, they're not shipping out this freight. They're holding on to it. For what reason? I don't know. Uh are just got to put it on a cruise control until things better if they do. Until things get better if they do. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's just a little wave that we're going through. Uh we'll get over this hump again, you know. It's not the first time we've been in this situation where the freight has been this slow. Uh the rates have gone down. The view is up the yin yang. Thanks for everybody in California voting for these bums over here, these Democrats. Uh, sorry, bro, I cannot pronounce your name. Ger- Jaroslav. Hello, I'm Lee Stan, OTR, owner operator, Freightliner Cascada 2019. Have my own authority, but not active insurance. Planning to activate soon. Want to try local ports, LA. What do you recommend? Maybe Dre Alliance or Swift? Um, either or is good. You know, especially if you're doing ports. There's a numerous of companies that you can go to do port. You know, there's a lot. Oh. Night has got some pretty good accounts out of the ports. Uh, but I mean, there's a numerous of places that you can hit, bro. That is not a problem as far as ports. Or they don't want people to make money anymore like before. Uh, yeah, I can agree with that. But I think more than anything, they just don't want you to think for yourself, you know? They want other people to think for you, you know? It's a robotic state that they're trying to build here in California, you know? Everybody get on 1090 a W2, everybody pay into taxes, everybody get on a 401k. Retire at 60 something, there's your 401k. So they're trying to do, you know. You ask me, it's somewhat of a communist state, you know, uh, where you have no ifs or say so about anything, you know. It's either you do this or you don't do it. But again, you know, comes back to what I was saying. So what do? We just stop. We stop doing and we listen to them and do what they want us to do. I don't think so. So, anyways, in case some of you guys didn't hear what's going on with us, C.H. Robinson is trying to collect, well, not trying to collect, but came up with this idea that we uh, don't deserve to get paid these tonals at the rate that they gave us these tonals for. So they want, you know, half, well, more than half of that money back. They haven't sent me out a letter or anything. They haven't really made it official. I haven't booked nothing with CH Robinson because of this. I just been trying to stay away from that load board. Um, but yeah, that's what they are trying to say. That they overpaid us on some tonos, where my guys were there at 10 o'clock at night, and they ended up going home at 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning the following day, and that they don't deserve to get paid $700 for sitting there all them hours. That they only deserve to get paid 150, which is nuts, nuts. Oscar Torres says the United States of China. Holy shuts. No, I just think it's California, bro. California is, yeah, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Uh, I'm not. I've never been into like politics or anything, until these couple of last years, maybe 2 or 3 years, ever since Trump became president, and I just started seeing all this stuff that these Democrats have done to try to push him out, and stuff like that, and that's when I started like, what the heck is going on over here? And then, the AB5 being brought up, it was postponed, which, that was good, but then it was overlooked. The case wasn't even looked at by the courts, and these dudes over here got their way. And when they mess with the trucking industry, then that's when it opens up my eyes and want make me want to bark, because it's not cool. It is not cool. Wooden bike, Vic. You should move to Arizona so you can have oceanfront property when Kelly falls off the. Oh shit! You ain't lying about that. You are not lying about that. You know what, Woods and Bikes? I've been asking my wife for us to go to Vegas. That's what I've been telling her. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Vegas. To do exactly that. I've been telling her, look, when California goes into the ocean, we can throw a life jacket at the kids, and tell them, I told you so. You should have came over with us. But yeah, no, I've been telling her, believe me, Oscar. They say that California is the new leader of the third world countries. Fudge. That is nuts. That is nuts. Woods and Bikes. Is there a good rail yard in Vegas? There is a rail yard over there. When I did the rail work with Comtrack and Hub Group, uh, we used to pick up loads from over there. There is a rail yard over there. Ramon, laugh out loud, along with Lorena and her union. That's right, Ramon. That is right. Man, I hope Lorena Gonzalez catches the coronavirus, bro. That's what me and my wife say. Are all this politics have sold out? I agree 100%. Communist state. Yep. There you go. You can keep running. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we believe me. I've been trying to sweet talk the wife, but it hasn't worked yet. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll do a video from Vegas and say, hey, here I am now. But yeah, anywho, fellas, just want to check in with you guys. Thanks everybody for checking in. Thank you for your questions and your comments. I appreciate all you guys. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys in our next video.